right, we're here for a live streaming event with Wayfair. Done this event with these guys a bunch of times now. It's basically an internal meeting that we stream to their entire company because there's a lot of remote offices. So everyone in Boston comes here into this room to kind of see the presentation live. But for all the people who work in different offices in different cities and countries, we provide a live stream for them.
So everybody out there wants to stream, but they don't really know exactly what goes into it. Now you can obviously take out your phone, hit the live button on Facebook, and you're good to go, right? No big deal. But when it comes to productions like this, one of the big things that we've learned over the course of time is to always make sure you have a backup plan, because anything that can go wrong will go wrong, especially when it comes to streaming. So one of the things that we've really learned over the course of time is to have backups and redundancy. That way, if something does go wrong, you have something in place so that it can actually pick up and kind of keep going where you left off. So what we've got going on right now is we're actually using 3 different encoders. What we do is we're going to be streaming to a live stream account, which, to a YouTube account, not live stream right now. We're going to stream to a primary YouTube link. We have 3 different encoders. The primary one is coming from a Teradek Q655. I don't know the numbers, I'm not good with numbers there. But it goes to a primary YouTube link. We also have a backup Teradek Video Pro that's going to be going to another kind of the secondary stream key. That way you can go ahead and if, say, something was to happen to the main one and someone was to hit it with a hammer, or if someone was to unplug something was to fail, we have that as a backup. So it just kind of kicks in right as it goes. And we've seen in the past that I've literally turned it off and the backup encoder kicks right up and you see maybe just a drop frame or 2, which is really great to see. The last thing that we have is we also have a live view solo that we're going to be streaming from. The thing that's cool about the solo is that we're actually not going off any sort of internal network. Basically, when we go into, whether it's a hotel or a conference room or a company like this, we always have a hard line, kind of a landline going directly into it, but we've seen that those fail too. So what happens for your backup for that? Well, in a situation like this, we happen to be in the city right in Boston, so cell towers are pretty good here. So what we actually have are a couple of different air cards, one from Sprint, one from Verizon, both 4G LTE cards that will plug into the side of the live view. And when we do that, what's cool about it is the fact that it'll actually bond it together to make a pipe. So you got a 4G, you put it together, you have one really great strong pipe. It also becomes kind of that replication thing we were talking about before in the redundancy. So if one fails, you still have the other. So that's one of the things that's really cool that we really like, that really allows us to go ahead and stream from not just a conference room, but if we wanted to go out to the Boston Common or to a beach, as long as there's cell signal, we have the ability to bond those 2 pieces together and it works. So not only also with all of this in mind are we streaming to YouTube, but we're also simultaneously streaming to Vimeo as well. And the reason for is because guess what? YouTube has crashed in the past as well. So redundancy, duplication, replication, whatever words you want to use, you got to make sure you have that when you're streaming, no matter what the type of event it is, especially if someone's paying you.